Всем привет! Welcome to my channel. My name is Vika and
I just want to see Vika's
Russia
apartment.
in a very typical apartment. So today I'm filming an apartment tour because some of you asked, and I decided to start with the building itself because I live in a very typical Russian apartment, very typical building. It's on the background, it's called Devятиэтажка. They were built in 70s in the Soviet Union, all over like Soviet Union, so any person understands new materials, then it would be considered as a good place to live in. And you can see a lot of people live in these buildings. Just for example, we rent there, my mom, my grandma lives in an apartment like that. Many of my friends, relatives.
It's so interesting that like this is, I guess, the apartments you associate with Russia.
It's rare for somebody to live in a house outside of the city. So about 80% of Russians live in apartments in cities. These buildings are
Came here from a Reddit post saying you hate
a
men.
lot of entrances to different parts of it. They are
Is that where people are coming in?
With elevators.
I'm so
Usually there
confused.
is a playground just in the
I'm scared about apartments
here
with
is just
fires.
a random typical entrance with the stairs, and here is a little problem. This one. You can solve it like that, or like that. So you made it to the door, good job, but here's a little problem again. So the first floor looks like that. It has some post boxes for each apartment, elevator, and the stairs. Yes, small and uncomfortable.
Wow.
Elevator, but it's better than nothing, so I'm glad that we have at least this one.
I don't even see anything on
Each
Reddit.
floor also looks kind of the same. It has 4 apartments in it. In general,
It is Reddit though.
in this building there are 4 types of apartments: 1 room, 2 room, 3 rooms, and 4 rooms. But 4
It's crazy,
rooms are
like,
very rare.
just how different it is
There
in
are
some
just
places.
A couple of them in the whole building, so I won't even count them. So we are inside in our apartment. This is the front entrance. And this is my baby. She wants to join us. So let's start. I'll start with this actually like front entrance and the kitchen. This is how our front entrance looks from the side. We have our stroller here. There is a mirror, the wardrobe with all our outer clothes. We are renting a 3 rooms apartment. It's about 65 square meters, and it includes
It's nicer inside than the outside.
1 living room, kitchen, small balcony, and separate bathroom and the toilet. Usually the apartments like this have the pantry here.
There's newer apartments,
the
true.
pantry wall, like it's all usually like small closed space where people keep
Anyone from Russia?
their food and just random stuff, but they kind of the X here because my granddad leaves. Because our food doesn't take so much space, we usually buy for a couple of days. And where's the garbage bin?
Interesting color palette though.
Samovar and just other cooking stuff. Here we have some oils, random snacks, bread, also some
God, you'd have to be
spices,
minimalistic.
some salt, sugar, tea, coffee things. Here we have some dishes. Actually,
I like seeing like home tours of normal homes though.
now next from the entrance you go to the little corridor and
Crazy how much
the
decor
living
can
room
date.
area. I would like to get rid of all these wardrobes that we don't use and just random furniture. It's kind of ugly. I can't do anything with it because it belongs to the owner of the
Oh
apartment.
no way, they have to keep it.
And in Russia, apartments are usually rented fully furnished, so
That's so annoying.
like you can't do anything with this furniture. Our friends stay over for the night quite often, so we use this couch.
That's so
for them.
annoying
We
having
don't
to
use
use
this thing
their furniture.
completely. It's just the TV and the table, and we don't watch TV, and this table is absolutely unnecessary. Most of the drawers here and here and here are empty because we don't have anything to
God,
store
it is
here.
empty.
This is our work zone. My husband works from the computer, and here I make my videos. Here I keep the baby's toys because she usually plays in this room. In this
Russia
one,
might
we
be the
keep
word.
some shoes, some outer
It does look very
clothes,
bare.
some random things like
Really? She has more stuff than
baggage.
you.
This
God,
part the owner
so much
also
stuff.
renovated because usually there is a wall with the door like inside the living room. This corner is also not like that usually. Another
I can't stand the cupboards.
I like this wardrobe. It's kind of vintage. Oh, we have the simple bed. Another wardrobe, another...
I kind of crazy the decor in the 70s. Maybe it looked different in the 70s and that's why, but like the fucking roof is patterned.
Storage space. This chair...
Oh, Australia has some shocking rentals. Ew, a mattress.
For the bed. This is my baby's wardrobe. Actually, this shelf and this shelf are clothes for her till she will be approximately 5 years old. All the clothes that people give us that are too big for her.
Want to use your furniture, you need to find
because
store owner stuff. What's this?
Here, everything that belongs to the owner of the apartment and that was small enough to just put here. We don't really use it.
I feel like it's such a burden to have to take on like the owner's furniture.
I hang our clothes here after the washing. We have our like humidifier.
Oh yeah, Sydney places
here.
would be pretty bad.
Some decoration on the heater. This wardrobe we use for our clothes, but it's actually almost empty. This is my husband's shelf, my shelf, husband's shelves. These are empty. Like
it's a pretty spacious apartment though. Like it looks quite like spacious.
To be our child's room.
I reckon all that like this apartment would be super nice, right? If you just renovated it. Like it literally just needs different furniture, curtains, and like paint, and then it would be like a really nice apartment.
When she'll get a little
they're so big. I feel like in Australia you can't even get like a layout like this.
For her. A little bit later we'll make like a full...
It's making me want to play Sims.
Room.
There's so much potential, chat.
The walls are not in a very good condition and also the door is kind of ripped off a little bit, but
it has a good layout.
We'll fix it somehow a little bit later. It doesn't really bother us because like we still can use this room as a child's room and she'll anyway destroy the walls with paint or something like that. These are our bathroom and the toilet. They're separate, and I'll start with the bathroom.
I like how the toilets are separate to bathrooms.
It's pretty small. Also a little bit old-fashioned design, but I like that it's big.
What an interesting bathtub shape.
The washing machine and just some random things.
Well,
this
that's pretty.
The toilet. Nothing special. Very simple one. The apartment tour itself is over, but I wanted to have a very quick talk with you about something.
Oh, have a lovely sleep, James. Good night.
This is obviously not my dream apartment. It doesn't look the way I want it to look. The design is not the one I like. And in general, I don't...
7.5 million views, chat. How crazy is that? I wish more people like her would be the real social media influence. It's not the fake ones we have. A normal girl, a normal life, a normal amazing attitude. Do you know what's interesting though, chat? If you look at most, I think, like, especially on YouTube, some of the content creators that became very big, even Emma Chamberlain, for an example, and a reason why like they fall off is because they are what that person's describing. Like Emma Chamberlain was a normal girl who just did goofy videos and lived with her parents. She was relatable to so many like young people. And then when she became, and I feel like I see it time and time again, when you see influencers in these really, really nice homes and flexing the wealth, they become unrelatable eventually to your general audience and like they become like out of touch. So I feel like most influencers do start with like humble beginnings and then they end up not relatable because they, you know,